That's you.
It's what your fans
how do you look so big on the screen? See, now, if it was my head on the screen, I look like a little peewee head.
Wait a minute.
See, that don't make no damn sense. I mean,
You
really.
think that's a peewee head?
Look.
All right, let me get you.
Or some people would say lima bean head.
Oh, okay. Miss V, what you got for us today?
I got black hair and referencing hair products.
Why black hair?
Why not black hair?
I had a girlfriend who had black hair and gray hair and red hair and blonde hair. But black hair is a relevant subject. What is black hair? I don't think you mean simply the color of black hair. I think you mean something about the $1.6 billion industry talking about black hair. Hitman.
Hey, when you say black hair, you talk about racially black hair, because brunettes can be considered as black hair, dark brown or black.
Yeah, racially Johnson.
So this is racially.
Yes, talking about black hair.
Well, with black hair, I think it's good. When I grew up in the 50s and the 60s, they had wigs back then, but a lot of young women weren't wearing wigs. They had their own hair, and they're styled up real good. Especially when I watched them old movies, I was like, damn, we don't see no woman like that no more, Yeah. But even now, this may not be about hair, because I've seen a bald-headed black woman.
Yes.
and Food Line, and she had the way she walked, her grace, her style, everything was beautiful.
Exactly
her voice, man.
No hair.
That is exactly the point.
Exactly.
Black hair. Instead of black women are the only women in the world that can come up bald and look wonderful. There may be some white women, or there may be some Asian or Hispanic women that can do that.
I've never seen an Asian bald-headed woman. Have you?
But overall, black women are pretty much unique in the aspect of going bald and looking really, really nice. Usually other women do other things. So this is the point, we have this industry that is about $1.6 billion in the hair industry or something like that. Do you have any stats on that?
And you're exactly correct. According to a report on black hair market, the segment is worth $1.6 billion and expected to grow. As of 2022, it's expected to value at about $53.6 billion.
Wait.
And this is the industry.
The industry as a whole.
No. According to the industry, yes.
According to the industry, black hair is going to go up to $53 billion a year?
Yes.
Are you kidding? That's an incredible amount just for hair.
Just for hair. And, look around you. Look around you. You can see, if you go out in the street or whatever, the majority of black hair is not actual, all real hair.
Yeah. Well, especially talking about them braids. And
or weaved in.
Braids, weave, sewed in.
Yeah.
All of that.
Hitman, you had your hands on some of that, that fake hair.
Yeah.
You've had how that junk feel to you, man?
I don't know. It feels all right. You just can't, when you get excited, you can't pull on it too hard. But you know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
They say, because they spend a lot of money and time, and they might say, don't pull my hair,
because I'll really say black women do spend a large amount of money on their hair. Yeah. They want their hair to look good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing to spend $300 to $1,000 on a head of hair.
Yeah. So doesn't that mean $1.6 billion taken out of the black community, $1.6 billion taken out of the hands of black entrepreneurs, $1.6 billion being put in the hands of other people? Doesn't it mean that?
No. Not what I'll say, black woman, when she said black hair, she's not just maybe talking about the stores that sell black hair products. She's talking about beauty salons. A lot of black women have beauty salons. So they get some of that $53 billion. It's a shame that you understand that most of that money is not going into the black community.
Interesting.
Yeah. You see these stores that sell wigs and all kind of hair products, and it be ran by Asians or somebody.
Right.
And they probably looking at us and say, what are these black people doing? I'm sure some of them can understand the hell we went through.
Yeah.
But
maybe not.
They I don't know, but they probably figuring looking at us and saying, how come they don't get their stuff together here?
They're taking advantage of the fact that we do not. Can you blame them?
That's right.
And now I think Black women are more aware and conscious of their hair. They take pride in that. Not that they didn't before, but it was just one way. Black people are usually, they have the kinkier hair than Caucasians, Asians, or Chinese or whatever. And so
I don't know about you, but I like kinky. Kinky are the
well,
ones
that's what I'm
better with
saying.
me.
Our hair is kinky, and we're just getting to the point that we appreciate that kinkiness. Because before we wanted to change that, and we
Well, you
wanted
know,
to be
kinky
like,
goes beyond hair, right?
it does. Yes,
I
indeed.
know.
And
The
Mr.
word,
Beautiful
the word has a different meaning
and
today.
Miss,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mr.
Beautiful
C,
thing.
you would know. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
that's a beautiful thing.
And
Oh yes. Yeah.
you men
Let's go-
over
let's go
here.
there.
But it's a good idea. I thought of something. These
Yes.
beauty salons and stuff that do black hair. Most of them, why don't they put some stores in there to sell the same products that these other stores, these Yang Chang.
That's right.
Wow. Wow.
I'm
and it's-
serious. Think
and that's
about it,
true.
Carlton. Doesn't that make sense?
And they say
It
that
makes sense.
They say
it's logical.
It
you
makes
know?
it makes dollars and cents. But that's just my
They should have a
point.
store
black
inside their
products.
beauty salon and sell the same products. you
that's
know?
right.
But isn't that money going
Yes.
again? Isn't that money going out of the hands of black
It
entrepreneurs?
is. It is.
I
because-
think, and you're both correct when you say, well, they are black entrepreneurs getting a portion of that money,
Yeah.
but they're not getting the bulk of it.
That's why if
because
they put
don't
the stores
control
in there,
manufacturing.
yeah. Well, if they learn how to get maybe the stores or something,
Yeah.
learn what these other stores are doing.
Do what
they do, you know.
What the Chinese and these Japanese, all these shops that will have the black
Yeah.
products, majority of the black products is not black owned, and most of the products are probably not officially or all completed or made or produced by a black owner.
Or made in America. They
Yeah.
come from China.
And
or
it
just,
says, I did find they said China is the largest consumer of hair care,
Yeah.
and it holds approximately 10% market share of global hair care.
Interesting. Interesting. So we see huge numbers
Yes.
in terms of a global process, in
Yes.
terms of the
Yeah.
money process. But there's also something that goes along with that. It's
Mm-hmm.
not just the economic things. That's not the money thing. There's an attitude that goes along with it. And this goes back to what we're talking about from the very beginning. Since when does the black woman have to feel as though that abandoning your own hair, which is totally unique, the black woman's hair grows unique to any woman's in the air in the world. Hers grows out and up towards the sun. No other woman does that. She has a personal and very distinct beauty that's different from any other woman in the world. And instead of uplifting that, instead of putting that out there, her model is the white woman. Or the straight-haired woman, which is a beautiful woman, beautiful model in her own right. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not for the black woman. The
not
black
for
woman
you.
should be accenting the black woman, which is again a very precious beauty.
Well,
in the
same thing
world.
you're saying right now. They were saying that in the '70s when Angela Davis and you know and stuff with hair, but we lost it somewhere along the way. You know,
Because
we lost it.
afros.
Yeah, afros and stuff, and black
Natural,
hair,
which was natural
product, authorizin and all
Yeah.
that stuff. It might have not been the best, but we were that was
But
a
we
growth
did have-
product.
yes,
we were
yes.
starting to learn about stuff.
Yes.
Like maybe if we had kept it going, we'd have had perfect products for black people.
But what you
know?
had was introductory
Made in America.
level,
Right.
exactly, manufacturing. You had
Yeah.
black entrepreneurship that's getting involved in manufacturing.
Yeah.
What you want to be involved in order to is to own the keys of industry.
Right.
You do that by manufacturing and shipping.
Right, have your own.
It'd
This
be
is
nice if a black person, manufacturer, would do stuff like that the same they did in China, where we would take the business away from China and say black-owned products made in America. You know, man, think how much the community would grow. You know, within 20, 30 years.
I think if we can correct the mentality
Exactly.
The
that
brain,
says
you're right.
that we need to do this outside of ourselves. We should not be celebrating the black woman. The thing about it is the black woman was turned loose in her beauty and her essence. You'd be looking at an extremely dynamic. I don't like to use the word powerful because it's too primitive a word to describe the place that she would occupy, because it's a heck of a vibration in black women. Look, and I ain't no advocate for black women, because I know you go get me and say, look, okay, I know how to get everybody to love me. I'll say black women are wonderful. Screw black women, screw white women. So when I say that, I'm not trying to score points. I'm looking at this thing legitimately, and I know that the black woman has a vibration and a story to tell that is absolutely amazing.
I did also, when you referenced that, Mr. C, black hair has a unique, meaningful history as a symbol of survival, resistance, and celebration.
Is this from the same source?
Yes.
You were getting that from? I guess it's going to balance it on out anyway.
It's a tool. It said it had been widely as a tool of oppression and also one of empowerment, and our society's perception of black hair still influence how black people are treated today.
So what do we do about it? Summing this all up, what can we do about it? I think we've acknowledged that there's something going on an economic basis and a spiritual basis, at least a mental basis, what's going on here. And it doesn't seem as though we're benefiting from it as a people, as a collective. Right. It doesn't seem to be our advantage that whatever this thing is, that we're gaining anything from it. What can we do about it? I think we're starting here by acknowledging it. Hitman?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of times you would, first thing to do is to get your head together, maybe talk to some beauty owner that own beauty salons and stuff. Cause I remember my aunt had, she would do hair, my mother's sister. My mother would go and get her. She would never go to another beauty salon. She would always go to my aunt. My aunt would have a few customers. And that was a mean of survival, she was helping her husband with the income and stuff, you know. But I think if we talk to the beauty salon people, and maybe we could get some ideas from them, you know, about hair products.
Communication is a good thing. Going right into the heart of the matter makes a lot of sense.
You would think that woman that buying these hair products would ask these beauty salons that know more about hair their advice on.
Well, it depends. If they clock it and they're making money like that, they may not give a rat's rear
about what the beauty salon tell them.
Absolutely, because money can be a very seductive thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it can. Yeah, and I think you have a point there. We as black women need to be more aware of the hair products, or the products that we're getting. And if we change our mindset, then we can be investigating, go further to try to become a entrepreneur and own this product for ourselves. I was also reading that Madam C.J. Walker, who's known as one of the early pioneers for black products.
Right.
And she produced her own product, and the reason why she was having some hair issues, which is probably some of the things that happen today, and she produced a product that was definitely made and created by her. And then from that, she produced a warehouse that sold those products. But what she did for a little while, she went door to door, and there were no products around that would support or were for black hair.
I think that was a good idea to do.
Yeah,
that.
so that's how she started there, and she became a millionaire. The first black woman millionaire, and then there was Annie Malone that was right behind her that did the same thing and produced her own products.
It's some black hair products in Africa that we don't even know about.
Exactly.
For black people that help black, but we have no idea what the heck. You might hear about it 20 years down the road. Oh, they had this in Africa 50 years ago. You're like, where the hell was I? It's really weird, man.
Well, what can we do about the attitude? And I think this is the beginning of it. As much communication as we can to deal with the attitude of thinking that your model of beauty, your standard of beauty, is based on someone that doesn't look like you.
Right.
I think by the more we communicate along those lines, the better off we're going to be. Because I tell you, I love to see the beauty of black women just out there. You know? It's really on, as we all know.
And our hair.